Welcome back to SnowRunner. Now you join us today no longer in Black River, we're in Smithfield Dam, and I'll explain why in a second, but first we need to talk about the last episode. Things went badly wrong very quickly. We were moving the construction trailer to the drill site in Black River and we got it stuck, and then we made it worse by getting it turned on its side. Now, my thinking, the best way for us to deal with this situation is we need to get to rank 6 to allow us to get mud tyres on our vehicles. We are very, very close to rank 6. We need a very small amount of XP to do so. And then I thought, well, the best thing we can do is to take the Scout 800 for a little run around. So I thought, let's head to Smithfield Dam and do some watchtowers, grab some upgrades, and hopefully grab that XP that we need to get these mud tyres on the Fleet Star. Hopefully that will be enough for us to get this trailer delivered to where we need to go. There's no guarantee we'll do it, but that's what I'm hoping will help us. I could be wrong. This could just be an exploration video and next episode we still struggle with the trailer, but I'm hoping this is the way around it. Now you may be wondering why the title is the title. Well, you're going to find out in this episode. The Scout 800 is a vehicle we acquired very recently. Before that we was using the Chevrolet, and we've already turned it over. We're going to roll this vehicle as many times as we can, just by accident. Pure bad driving on my part, I must admit. But during this video, the Scout 800 is going to prove that that little engine inside will just keep going no matter what you throw at it. And this is a prime example. This is quite straight away in Smithfield Dam, getting ourselves stuck. And then having to roll the vehicle over. And when we're rolling down the hill here, I just thought, well, just let it roll. There's no point stopping it rolling, trying to right it. We'll just keep rolling. We'll get to the bottom, and we'll see what happens. If we have to go back to the garage, we can go back to the garage. It's not far. So we're just rolling down the hill, you know, as you do in the Scout 800. Come to a stop, and the car goes. Very, very little damage on the vehicle, amazingly. And this is why the Scout 800 for me is so far my favourite Scout vehicle. Yes, admittedly, we're very early on. We've only seen two, this and the Chevrolet. Chevrolet I really enjoyed, and then I put a raised suspension on it, and it kind of ruined it a little bit. This Scout 800, though, on the other hand, can just deal with anything. It is an incredible Scout vehicle that I'm really enjoying using, and we'll probably be using for quite a while to come, I would assume, until we find more. And then we'll be swapping and changing. But it's quite nice to actually compare them to each other. And the only one we can compare this to is the Chevrolet. And this beats the Chevrolet hands down. Carrying more fuel, it can fix itself. And it just does what you want it to do. Okay, first watchtower. And we've been promoted. We are now ranked 6. Mud tyres, here we come. Okay, yes, we've been promoted. We could now go back to Black River and try and sort this trailer out. But I thought we're already here. The Scout 800's here. Let's just go and explore Black River. We'll do a couple more towers. We'll grab some upgrades while we're here, when they show up on the map and things. And just open up a bit of Smithfield Dam. Because looking at the job list in Black River, very soon we're going to be coming to Smithfield Dam quite a bit as well anyway. So we may as well get a bit more of this opened up. So, for the Scout 800, our next journey, there's an upgrade over there. Where's the next watchtower? Okay, next to the farm. So you may have seen a previous episode where we flipped a trailer trying to get it to the farm when we came here originally to bring something else back to the drilling site, and we ended up flipping the trailer. That trailer's still there, actually, in fact. That tower could tell us another way in, which means that's another job we can get finished. Which means money and rep, XP, essentially. I don't know. No, let's not do the watchtower. We're going to send the Scout 800 to go and pick up the upgrade, I think, instead. And then we'll come back and do the watchtower. Now, I'm not going to commentate for a lot of this. I just want the Scout 800 to prove that it is the great vehicle that I currently think it is. So we're going to add some music in as we go along. So let's head towards this next upgrade and pick that up before heading to the next tower. We'll see you in a little while. even with my poor driving, the Scout 800 is proving it is the vehicle I think it is. Right, we're here for the upgrade. What is it going to be? It needs to be something good. Fleet Star or Kodiak related would be good. Okay, another new engine. We gained a new engine for the Fleet Star and the Kodiak in the last episode, so... Oh, it's a new engine for the Scout 800 or the Chevrolet CK500, the other vehicle we don't have. That's actually quite cool. So we can put a new engine, if we wanted to, into the Scout 800. That's something to look at in the future, I'm sure. But let's crack on. We're going to head to the watchtower we were going to go to originally. But we're going to head there now. So here comes some more music. And hopefully we can get there in one piece. and the watchtower is just there. I think that went okay journey-wise. I will say now, I'm not looking forward to trying to do these roads for deliveries once we come to Smithfield Dam as well. Some of these roads are pretty tricky and treacherous. They're not the roads I want to be driving, to be fair. But this is where I've got to improve, I suppose, and try and make the vehicles as nimble as the Scout is. But that is the watchtower done. Another upgrade location discovered as well. We'll have a look at that in a second. Just let him catch itself back up. There we go. Another mission to pick up. New objective. Anything else? Another objective. All these things we'll have to go and collect at some point. We're not finished by far with Black River yet, but we needed some points, so this is what we're doing. So, upgrade over there. Our next watchtower is further on, so we'd have to go along the track, take a right to get to that upgrade, I think. There's some new places showing up on the map, interestingly. So I think we're going to go, and instead of going straight for the watchtower, again, we'll take the right-hand turn and head to that upgrade instead. We'll just put the marker on when we need to turn. There we go. And we'll head to that upgrade next. So we'll see you in a little while once we make it to the upgrade. little bit longer of a journey that time, but we made it in the end. After getting a bit stuck as well, but again, the Scout 800 proves its worth. So, what upgrade have we got here? Another new engine. We're finding a lot of engines. I don't want engines. I want other stuff. And it's for a vehicle we don't even have. Okay, that's not really helpful, was it? But we've got it already. Okay, I think we're going to head to that watchtower across there. I think that makes perfect sense. So we head back down the track. And then we've got to try and find our way to this tower. It's somewhere that way. So that's where we're going to head to next. And we'll see you when we're nearly there. We really got ourselves in a few pickles today, I must admit, with the Scout. We got stuck in the water there, but again the Scout kept going, and we're nearly up the next watchtower, to be fair. This is the final watchtower of today's episode. I just want to quickly talk about what we've put this Scout through, and admittedly, I've not done this on purpose. I've not been driving badly to see how far we could push this vehicle. It was just the fact that's how I drive. Maybe that's what I need to change, admittedly, with some of the other vehicles and, you know, achieving objectives. I think I need to change the way I drive a little bit, because I don't think many vehicles are going to get through what we've done to the Scout today. So, something I've got to learn from, I'm sure, as we roll the Scout again. I'm so glad I put the autonomous winch on this. It makes perfect sense to have it on the Scout 800. Why are we using it for scouting around? Yeah, the autonomous winch saves us no end of times. It's perfect. But without purposely doing this, and this kind of happened by accident, hence the title of the video, it was just an accident that it came to me whilst we were doing this. We have thrown everything. We've rolled the vehicle, we've got it stuck in the mud, in water, and it is a fantastic vehicle. And I'm sure there are plenty of better Scout vehicles out there. But for our first map, Michigan, or first two maps at least, in Michigan, this is by far the best Scout vehicle I've seen so far. But yeah, I guarantee there will be better vehicles. It's going to happen, isn't it? But so far, I'm in love with this little car. And the fact we've got a new engine we can put into it as well. It's going to be interesting to see how far we can push this going forward. But yeah, currently one of my favourite vehicles to drive. That is the watchtower opened. So while that's doing its thing, what we've achieved today is going to help us massively going forward. So we have achieved rank 6. Now means we can put mud tyres on the Fleet Star, and we can also buy the crane. Now the crane is going to be needed, I think, to lift over the trailer that we've got over on its side in the last episode. If you didn't watch the last episode, please go back and have a look, especially the end or the midway through where we rolled it. Just, yeah, beside myself at that point. But these mud tyres should help us going forward, and we've opened up a decent part of the Smithfield Dam map as well. There's still the lower half to explore, so we can do that another time. But thank you for today. Next episode, hopefully, fingers crossed, we can actually get the drill site up and running.